wins. I hit the station and bought a Benz. I do it, you copy. I know you watching, I know I said all the trends.
That Mavs and Raptors rivalry going on. I see Downs trying to take Kenny to center, try to take his center. I see what's going on out there. So Downs, I don't need you to go for MVP season, and hopefully Kenny doesn't get MVP anymore since Sick is gone.
Nah, yeah, we can't have that, man. He does enough last season.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Downs. I like it.
What did he say?
I don't know. It sounded like T-Mac clown pants. That's what I heard.
Thank you, 2K.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving, then it's Robinson, and it's AI in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moncrief is out there with Washington, and it's Garrett in at the two guard. You know, Clark, they say that teams can't look ahead, but the last game of the regular season, I mean, man, that's got to be hard.
It's hard not to, Kevin. You're exactly right. I mean, the regular season is so long, and at some point, you're anxious to have it behind you. It's natural to feel a little restlessness at this time of the season. You're ready to keep it moving.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And AI throws it down.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Now, here is Irving. We play just over a minute here in the first. And AI gets it to go on the assist by Irving. And it's 6 points for AI. And the Thunder with possession. It's a three-point game. Over to the left wing. Now, Washington. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. KD against Moncrief. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. To the inside. And AI throws it down.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
KD passes to AI. 2 points. That one goes. That's 10 points for AI.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Arthur. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
To the paint. And AI throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The classic combo guard, Gilgeous Alexander, is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David.
Well, Kevin, speed will be on display this evening. He told his players get out and transition every chance they get and try to turn this into a track meet. We'll see if they have their running shoes on tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Melodon, following the bucket by the Nets. The three. It's hauled in by Brown.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here is Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's blocked by Brown. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And the Thunder making a change here. Milton's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Irving. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And AI throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Irving against Brown. Can they get it? The shot comes out. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Nets lead by 14. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harris is out there with AI. Then it's Higgins. And it's Perry in at the 4 spot. And here now the Thunder, following the bucket by the Nets. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. They get it back. Good.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And the Nets with possession here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
group out there on the floor for the Nets. Nets leading by 13. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Bulls delivered a big performance. He tallied 50 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And AI throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Naladon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Naladon's got 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the middle, here's AI, and AI throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And the pass to Moncrief. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Nets.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from AI.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Moncrief is out there with Washington. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Arthur in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. AI kicks to Irving. The Nets working the ball around. Again, what an avalanche!
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the number 2 spot now.
In GA, every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot.
Irving looking for an opening. Feeds it to AI. And AI throws it down.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Irving kicks to Endor. Trying to find Arthur, gets it to him, lays it up off the glass. Arthur's got his second basket.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Down low, here's AI. Rebound by Endor. Under trailing by 20. Here's the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Paladon's checked in for the Thunder. The Nets making a switch here. 1:57 left in the third. And here is Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside. Here's AI. Sweet move. And no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Brown. Clock at 6. Thunder have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Passes it to Irving. This one for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's AI. A shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thunder trailing by 20. Now here's Meladon. 5 points in the game. Irving for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And AI throws it down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving with the ball. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Meladon with the bucket. Nets leading by 20. To the paint. Here's AI. It's blocked. The 3. That one, no good. And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead from... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with AI. Then it's Higgins. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Perry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Moncrief against Durant. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moncrief. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Brooklyn. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Here's Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Harden. That one off the back iron and out. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Inside, cuts off the pass. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Garrett, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
To the middle. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good that time. Good work defensively by KD. Now Irving. The feed to AI.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Arthur's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Garrett. Arthur inside. Robinson on him. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Timeout called the Nets. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Irving. Inside. AI. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Now, here is Irving. AI outside. Outside Robinson. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 17. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
I doubt it. I mean, it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and they need some cooperation with some missed free throws from the opponent.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Okay. Flipper. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Again. What else? I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Again. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Over. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Again. Winner. Sinner. I come a long way from a beginner. Big wheels in the winter. I'm a soul loser, so I became a winner. Top dollar, Don Dada. So I might have to holler. I'm fresh to death, but I don't pop my collar. I'll make a 20 tomorrow. I cut her off if the mission failed. There's no taking L's. Win, never lose. Money play, never snooze. Stack the paper what I choose. I guess I'll get with no clues. Walking the what's the move? I'ma win again. I'ma win again.